Hello, my name is Aubrey, and today we are going to talk about the music in our lives. Who listens to music every day? Whether we realize or not, music impacts our lives in many ways. It's all around us. I'm a music education major, and I have always been interested in how music impacts us in our daily lives. Just think about when you watch a movie. There's almost always music playing in the background. Or the sounds of our phones going off throughout the day can give us a melody that will just get stuck in our head all the time. The point is, music is inescapable. So to explain this, I'm first going to show you how music can affect your emotions. Then we'll look into how music can affect our working abilities, make us work harder, and then we will see how music can just be very relaxing and wonderful stress relief. So music and our emotions. What are basic emotions? There are multiple theories concerning our basic emotions. Neil Burton from Psychology Today talked about how our brains are hardwired with emotions from different situations our ancestors faced. Our basic emotions are innate, universal, automatic, fast, and triggers behavior with a high survival rate. If you would look at the picture on the board, you could see that there's a graph, a chart showing that our most complex emotions bleed into our more basic emotions. This is another theory that people have. And as you can see, it's also color-coded, which kind of gives us the idea of what kind of colors our emotions also face, which I've been interested in that too, but we're not quite talking about that today. Studies have shown that music does affect how we feel and even how we see things. A report done by Canadian Geographic magazine revealed that mapping brain activity showed music stimulates parts of the brain that food, drugs, and sex do. This part of the brain also analyzes information in music like volume, pitch, speed, melody, and the rhythm in the auditory cortex. However, the part of the brain that reacts emotionally to music is the limbic system. There was another study done by some students at the University of London that had people listen to happy music and some listen to sad music. After this, they showed the happy people pictures of people smiling and being happy, and then showed the sad people pictures of people being sad. Well, you can assume that the happy people saw the smiling people in the pictures much more excited. They seemed enthusiastic, whereas the people who listened to sad music saw more melancholy, very upset, even angry. This is just one example of how music can truly affect your emotions. You'll see things differently. But one of our many emotions is determination, and music can give us that too. Music can help our working abilities. Oh, well. Many students listen to music when they study or work. I personally do. Even while I was writing this speech, I was working and listening to music. I do it all the time. Sometimes singing out loud can help somebody be productive. Raise your hand if you do that. Come on, I do it. Think about the 7 dwarfs and Snow White. They whistle while they work. They're working in the mines and they're just whistling and singing along. And they were productive. Gotta give them that. But on a serious note, there's a part of our brain called the motor cortex. This is the part of our brain that helps control body movements. This includes when we are playing an instrument or even dancing. Along with the motor cortex is the cerebellum, where reflex actions, balance, rhythm, and coordinating muscle movements are controlled. Once again, like when you're playing an instrument or dancing. When you hear music, our brain will pick up different things in the music, and that helps control our motor cortex, and thus giving us the working abilities to follow through. With work comes stress, though, and with stress comes the need to relieve it. I already said that I listen to music while I'm working. That's more or less because simply doing work stresses me out. I'm easily stressed. I'm sure I'm not the only one. When we hear music, especially slow classical music, we feel relieved. Music absorbs our attention, can even act as a distraction. Many of us can be wonderful because our brains could use a major break. Now, how many of you have participated in karaoke? Yeah, I personally never have, unless you count absolutely jamming it out while driving on the interstate as karaoke, which is probably unsafe, and don't do that. But anyway, Psych Central states that singing or even shouting along with music can relieve lots of built-up tension. I mean, come on, what wouldn't? We all don't have to dedicate our lives to music, like me, or like the many other music majors in the world. You don't have to dedicate your life to music to understand what music can do for you. And that is why I'm up here explaining why it affects your daily lives and how it's important to know this. It's important to know that when you're really stressed out, that listening to music can give you a sense of relaxation, or even when you're going to work out, which how many of us do that? Okay. When you go to work out, you want to listen to music that will give you motivation, determination, and music can just give us all these different things and more. Thank you for listening.